Wow! We remember sitting here a year ago, anxiously awaiting the announcement of the new Applefest court. Before we knew it, we were riding down Elm Street on the float singing,
"Celebrate good times, come on!"
And that's where it all began.
Whether it be smiling until our mouths were dry and our cheeks hurt,
or dancing on the float only to find sore arm muscles the next day,
the last year has been filled with so many memories.
Only a few weeks after being crowned, we found ourselves soaked and overwhelmed by the massive amounts of rain and screaming people at the Oktoberfest parade.
A few months later, we had the privilege of spending our Valentine's Day on a
12-hour bus ride
with the Applefest board and many members of the Oktoberfest family on our way to Winnipeg, Canada.
As we stepped off the bus, we realized that our suitcases were not packed with enough long underwear and sweatshirts to last us the entire weekend.
You would think that we would know better from our experiences at the Rotary Lights and Caledonia Winter Wonderland parades.
Despite the rain and frostbite we experienced in the first couple months as royalty, the memories we made are unforgettable.
After waiting an hour to begin the Winona Steamboat Days parade, we won first place royalty float. The judges must have liked the fact that we were still dancing through the rain and not using our umbrellas like the other royalty.
Lanesboro was our turnaround parade, where the crowd enjoyed seeing Sarah, Shelley, and Judy representing us girls on the float. We also beat the record for float setup time from last year's royalty by 1 minute.
Beat that, royalty of 2008!
One of the perks of being royalty is being admired by men of all ages. We experienced this at the Goodview Days parade, where several 12-year-old boys told us to
shake it,
and the Winona State football team danced with us from the sidewalk.
Now on to the new royalty. Throughout our year, we have discovered many things that we wish we would have known before we started our reign.
First and foremost,
always
make sure the MP3 player is charged. Take it from us. It is very difficult to learn how to wave in unison during the middle of a parade.
Second, make sure someone has brought kissy apples before you leave La Crescent. They are an important part of your outfit, and people will notice if you are without them.
Third, even though you may have umbrellas within reach, resist the temptation to use them. The crowd enjoys seeing girls in tiaras dancing despite a downpour.
Fourth, take pictures. As the saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and you don't want to forget your year.
And last, have fun with your experience. Take advantage of being treated like the queen and princesses you are.
There are so many people who made our year possible, and we would like to recognize them at this time.
To the Oktoberfest family for giving us a challenge during parades, and the Caledonia royalty for their close friendship and for always being so enthusiastic to see us during the parades.
To Lorna for making our formal dresses and Nancy for making our sundresses.
To Jerry Benish for the comfy winter coats we sported in Winnipeg.
To Mike and Sarah for making sure we upheld our titles with smiles and friendliness to whomever we encountered.
To Shelley for always making sure we looked our best and for never letting us go hungry.
To Judy for bringing out our crazy sides and making us laugh, especially during story time while reading Everyone Poops and the Gas We Pass.
To Eileen, Mike Doring, and Tim for driving the float gently so we don't fall off.
To Deb, Julie, Tamara, Lennis, and Kristen for your support and making the parades that much better.
And last but certainly not least, to all of the businesses and organizations that make Applefest possible, as well as all of the citizens of La Crescent, thank you. Although our reign has come to an end, we are honored to become lifetime members of the Applefest family.